What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Avatar: The Last Airbender standard video. And one question I get asked all the time on stream nowadays: Ash, how do I defeat the Izzet lesson decklist? Now, if you're not up to date, Izzet Lessons ended up winning the World Championship that took place last weekend, and is all over the arena ladder, standard tournaments, all of that. So what is the ultimate deck to destroy them? And that is this mono red deck list that we're looking at right now. We're already seeing this deck win standard challenges like other tournaments. Mono red is just the perfect answer, and we're going to have a look at this deck list that ended up getting 9-0 in one of the most recent challenges for a nice first place record. So yes, this absolutely farms the Izzet deck list because the Izzet decks have a lot of non-creature spells, and this deck basically makes them suffer for casting non-creature spell or for drawing a bunch of cards, which is also something they like to do. So this deck, O'Hare Ashlizzlle Deepest Might, is fantastic. I love this card, and it's absolutely disgusting in here. It's a 4-mana 4/4 creature with trample. If a red source you control deal an amount of non-combat damage less than O'Hare's power to an opponent, that source deals damage equal to O'Hare's power instead. When O'Hare dies, return it into the battlefield tapped and transformed under its owner's control. So there's a way for you to get the card back. But the most important thing is that any source that deals non-combat damage that is red is going to deal 4 damage instead. So we're having cards like Razorkin Needlehead, Scalding Viper, and even Magebane Lizards in the sideboard. It's the ultimate hate package for cheap non-creature decks, which is exactly what the lesson deck is. So Scalding Viper is a 2-mana 2/1. Whenever an opponent casts a spell with mana value 3 or less, this creature deals 1 damage to that player. Then you have the Razorkin Needlehead. Whenever an opponent draws a card, this creature deals 1 damage to them. So if you have O'Hare on the battlefield, when these cards as well, then your Scalding Viper is not going to deal 1 damage, but it's going to deal 4 damage. Same with the Razorkin Needleheads, and that's just going to basically make it so that those lesson decks are just going to die to themselves, unless they can remove these things. But where also, like, the advantage for this deck list comes from it that we have a lot of pressure alongside it, a lot of burn spells. Because if there's one thing that the Izzet deck is good at, it's removing creatures. So this burn package that we're also relying on does a really good job. We have cards like Shock, Burst Lightning, and we also have Lightning Strikes. Which also, funny thing, if you have O'Hare on the battlefield and you shock your opponent's face, that is going to be dealing 4 damage as well. So keep that in mind. And before you know it, their life total is completely drained. I already said we have the Magebane Lizards in the sideboard as well. It's another card you can bring in when you find an Izzet deck. 2-mana 1/4. Whenever a player casts a non-creature spell, this creature deals damage to that player equal to the number of non-creature spells they've cast this turn. Now, if you've seen the Izzet lesson deck in action, you know how many spells they cast in a single turn, and the Magebane Lizard would literally just like destroy them as they're doing all of that. So very aggressive package. I do also like the Nova Hellkites. This is a 5-mana 4/5 dragon with flying and haste, and when it enters, it deals 1 damage to target creature and opponent controls with a warp cost of 3. 5 Tuskmas, sort of rough for them to get rid of, but what I really like is that this creature basically has an ETB where you get rid of an Otter token, which is something that they utilize quite a bit as well in these Izzet decks. So yeah, this is basically the ultimate anti-Izzet pile. If you hate them, play this, farm them, destroy them. It's going to do a great job at that. So yeah, let's get into the gameplay. You can see for yourself how I'm defeating the Izzet decks and you know, any other deck that sends my way on the arena ladder. So let's dive into it. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is also a 25 land version of Mono Red. 25. Kind of insane. 25. I think you're technically splashing blue because of the Scalding Vipers. Alright, let's get this bread. Razorkin Needlehead. Yeah, I would take this deck like a step further, splash black and add May. Like, double down. Double down, become a full hater. Looks like my opponent may be playing like a Besieged Mirror deck, but 25 land mono red aggro. What the fuck kind of world is this? Not it. I think they're blimps. I think they're blimps, yeah. It could definitely be like mono black control or something. Yeah, not a whole lot of card selection too. Not a whole lot. The new blue-black enchantment with Viper. Oh, new black. Sorry, I said blue-black, just black. Oh, the Obsessive Pursuit? Yeah. I'm a big fan of that card. Well, chat, we may as well go in. Nova Hellkite. Let's see. Can't wait to get hit by Shoot the Sheriff. Vibe check. Could have maybe animated my land instead and not play into it like that, but... whatever, man. I don't have all the time in the world. Yeah, this is actually a Eugene deck. Wow. Mono black control? I think so. Gotta be like Rise of Sozin as well. I tried to make this deck. I kind of like gave up on it a little bit, but... he's cute. If a red source, this amount of cool... okay. This is my day one. I love this card. I love this card. Legend. Good luck dealing with that. You want to cast anything 3 mana and under? Take 4 damage. Yes. Could be. Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can necessarily do here, so... gosh, that hits... it's different, though. It hits different. It hits different. It hits different. This card is so fucking sick. Man. You gotta love it. What the fuck? Thunder magic. Why? Out of like everything, thunder magic? Why not just like a Chandra or something? I would maybe want to do that for the arena ladder. I don't really know. I'm not really vibing with this too much. It's a Mage Bane Lizzie deck, I think. I don't think they draw too many like cards in mono black though, do they? I don't think so. I mean, you could still draw a reasonable amount, but nothing crazy. O'Hare and his dragon arm remind me of a very specific memory of a McDonald's dinosaur puppet toy. Damn, that's like oddly specific. Very cool though. Reminds me of like an Elden Ring weapon. What is it, like the Elden Ring dragon incantation? That just like your like arm turns into a dragon that spits fire. Something like that. Okay, keep it going. Yeah, right? It's like the one of the dragon incantations. Yeah. Okay, keep it going. Okay. Okay. I really am like struggling to understand why so many people are playing these like exclusive removal dot decks, because it's like, damn bro, did you forget the memo that Izzet won worlds? Like, Izzet's with 4 creatures, like just a couple grands? Like, how the hell do you play that in the Grand Monument economy? But like I said, I've seen the deck only once out of playing for 5 hours, so... guess people have seen enough. Oh shit. Renge? Interesting. They're happy to lose to Izzet. If it means they beat creature piles. True, I guess. True, I guess. True, I guess. Grand with a gun. Yeah, I saw the Amy tweet. It was a Grand. Funny. Unplayable Queen, Renge, Speedway Saboteur. I had it in my own version of Mono Black Eugene. It was a vibe. Well, what did they grab? It was quite good in like the Mono Black Exile Eugene deck that I made. It was quite cute. You know, she was fine. I liked the beat. Really good synergy with the Reality Fulcrum, I guess. I snatched a Hellkite, I mean... Fair. And a Tursa. Airbender's Ascension Renge. Very ambitious, but love the idea. Okay. Okay, let's go. This opponent is fucking dead, I think. Like, you're dead. They need to cast a non-creature spell to handle this board, take 4, and then the Burst Lightning also makes them lose that, so... yeah, you're fucked. Basically. They're like, it's checkmate. They can't get out of this. Man, I love this card, though. Special place in my heart. Checkmate. You can't get out of it. Another wrench. Man, they're actually playing 3 copies of wrench in that deck. That's dedication. Respect. O'Hare is becoming the red Shelly we deserve. Yeah, red Shelly. Oh, I fucking remember that. We called this card Red Shelly. Yeah. Finally. Finally. Red Shelly. Finally, my prediction is coming true. Thorbrand. Oh, Thorbrand was sick, though. Thorbrand was sick. In hindsight, like, come on. I always still have trauma from the incredible, like, swingy stall games that the Great Henge would create. Or, like, Annex. That was also, like, such a vicious, like, red card. Yeah, go ahead, bestie. Cast any, like... cast any non-creature spell, please. They know they were in a spot they can never escape. Then what kind of card are you gonna design that works with the Fervent Champion, right? Or something? Of an equipment, right? Or like the Fervent Champion, what was it? Like discounts equipments or something? I believe. I barely remember the Fervent Champion. I just thought it was really good. I would design a more cracked priest. 100%. Don't even have to think about it. Immediately. I would design a priest in like red-black colors with haste. Don't play. With haste. 1/2. Death touch as well. Just give it a little bit more power. As a matter of fact, I double down. I would make a 2-mana legendary Priest of Forgotten Gods, 1 power, 2 toughness, Death touch, and haste. ETB. Create a 0/1 human token that can be the bestie or the sacrifice target. And that's it. Print it with the same activated ability. Sacrifice 2 creatures. Your opponent sacrifices a creature, draw a card, flow 2 black. Easy. Take it or leave it, else I don't want it. A Priest of Forgotten Gods that can compete in this meta. Yes, please. Yes, please. The vision is there. And I really need like an Iros demonstration right now or something. That'd be really nice. Let her cook. Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Easy. Power Crab Priest. Say less. Either way, while I'm distracted thinking about my dream card, we're finding the lesson deck here though, but they have 2 Storm Chaser talents, so they got a crazy start. Yeah, maybe. Is that the line? I'm not giving up my Scalding Vipers. Hell no. Gran, fuck you. No, nah. Do I love you, Gran? I don't know. I'm not sure anymore. Honestly, conflicted feelings. Not gonna lie. Okay, Mace just set up another Scalding Viper. Unfortunately, I can't really handle these, like, otters well. I have... Actually, there's no Iro demonstrations in here. That was the other deck. Never mind. We can't really deal with the otters perfectly, but... Whatever, best. You keep casting your spells. Gran is blue Ragavan. Right. Why wouldn't she be? Why wouldn't she be? Hold on a minute. I fear I am in a bad spot right now. I'm gonna have my whole board wiped. I think they can always hit me for 7, right? No matter what happens. Because I can hit one of the otters, and then it's 7 damage exactly. Fuck! Why did everything have to be 1 toughness? So close, you guys. Ragavan walked so Gran could run. Peace. That's it. 7 exactly. I mean, that's kind of why I feel like this deck could be sketchy against Lessons, because the Scalding Vipers and the Bastronauts are really bad against it, but they're also like the only things that die to it, and unfortunately we found all of that, so... Yeah, period. Fun times. I'm trying it again. If you waited for Iro to resolve, then you wouldn't take pings. Oh, Scalding Viper doesn't hit me. Yeah. Get ready for everything to die. If I had blue, I could have bounced the otters, but I didn't either. That was one line as well, using the Vipers for the adventure side, but I didn't have blue available. Me. How long have I been playing Magic for? I've been playing Magic for about like... Went up on 8 years, I think. Fuck. I kind of hated saying that out loud, but yeah. I guess. Okay, Vipers, do your thing. Please don't die to Iris Demonstration again. Gren Killer. Yeah, I have. I think I'll probably join her tomorrow again on stream. Play some Night Rain with her, the Night Rain DLC. Thir 13. Yeah. Yeah, of course, yeah. Yeah, she does. I play Commander. There's on my Patreon, I have like I have a Commander game up with her. And Libby, which is fun. With the Final Fantasy precons. A Chaos Anchor to 45. Stream streak. You could have started sooner, which would be your first. If I could, like, choose one, I'm not sure. I didn't dive too deep into like Magic history, I guess, in that sense that I'd be able to answer that. I've always wanted to like be present when a Lorwyn set was the current one though, which we're finally going to, so I'm happy about that. I kind of win there. Okay, here we go. This worked out a little bit better when we didn't get run over by otters. So yeah, I'm happy that I'm finally going to Lorwyn for the first time. So that's very fun. I like all the creature types in Lorwyn. I like the... you know, the mechanics. So, very hyped for that. Okay, we got Mage Bane Lizzie. We'll develop that. You dose of a Monkath from Ether Drift? Hell. Hell no. Absolutely not. Yo, I actually do think Grandma is scary enough for me to want to lightning strike that, though. I'm gonna take that, actually. Yeah, Sabsunin has that Amonkhet vibe to it. That's why she's my goat. Could you explain Lorwyn quickly? How would you do it? As an Innistrad, Gothic Horror, Bloomburrow Animals, UE Sci-Fi... I think, like, joy and whimsy? No, I think it's just, like, kind of like foresty vibes, I guess. I guess, like, what is the, like, in a very short way to describe it? Like, mythical creatures of the forest? Like, I don't know. And yeah, enchanted forest, perhaps? Feywild? Yeah, that sounds good too. I definitely do like the idea of just like enchanted forest. Like, it makes very sense. A lot of like these mythical creatures, elves, fairies. Very cool. Little goblins. Yeah. It's very cool though. I love it. Like, I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I think based on what I've seen for next year's lineup, Lorwyn's probably gonna be my fave. Lorwyn is like English, Irish, Scottish, Welsh mythology. Yeah. Yeah. Gotta love it. Not Star Trek fan. Nah. I think I'm actually just gonna like bounce this otter. You get out of here now. I kind of wonder if I just slam another lantern here. I would take 2 damage, but I think it's fine. Fuck it. Life's a resource, all that. Okay, here we go. Feywild. Yeah. I mean, you know, if you want to go back into like the true history of fairies, they're always like mischievous, evil creatures at their core, and then I guess, I don't know, somehow over time they became like Tinkerbell coded, but technically speaking, they're kind of evil. they're kind of evil usually. Yeah, you don't really want to get abducted by the fairies. You're gonna have a bad time. A PR agent made a deal with the Fae. Yes. Yes. Oh no, I think it probably does tie back to like some, I don't know exactly when the shift happened, but you know, be curious to find out. Oh, get him, bestie. Or maybe these two first. Now I'm looking in. I don't know why. When did that like shift in like the narrative happen for the general public? I feel like I watched a video on this at some point, but I can't remember. I think it may literally have been Disney. I think it may have literally been Disney. I think. Okay, take 4, bestie. When happy endings became a thing. Yeah, I guess when it was like, I think Disney had a lot to do with that though. Like expected to, you know, give kids, instead of fairy tales being a lesson about the real world, becoming like a, you know, everything will be okay in the end kind of vibe. '19th century literature. Yeah, I wonder when. Yeah, I think it's like, it's definitely not like a, yeah, I don't know what the exact timeline is. Oh, damn. Well, at least, chat, we baited out the Iros demonstration. That's definitely something I wanted to do. That's definitely something I wanted to do because I didn't want to have my Scalding Vipers get wrecked. What the hell, let's do it. Okay. But it's cool though, like I do like that Lorwyn also like sticks true to like the truth, you know? Pretty sure the fairies are like Demir colored, right? Smart, but evil. Smart, but evil. A little bit too clever. Nah, I'm just waiting till they cast like the Ancestral Recall. That's kind of what I'm waiting on here. For cracking the lantern. Okay. The fairy steak Manhattan. Shut the fuck up. Bruh. Don't give them any ideas. They will do it. Hey, thank you for the biddies. Appreciate it so much, Precious, thank you. Don't give them ideas. Oh my goodness. We'll get cooked. Yeah, I like the idea of setting up those. Oh, what the hell? Sure, let's do it. No, O'Hara's sticking. New Grimm's Fairy Tales, Pan's Labyrinth really feels like something that could exist in that universe. Guillermo, hit it, hit that shit. Yeah. The only New York show theme I'd accept is What We Do in the Shadows. That would actually go hard as fuck. What We Do in the Shadows, Universes Beyond. Hell yeah. You're not getting it, buddy. You're not getting it. Goodbye. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably just make like a really great secret lair to, you know, have the characters as like cards so you can make a commander deck with it. That'd be fun. Naja, commander deck? Immediately yes. Immediately yes. You can have Arabella be her doll. Arabella could be the Naja doll. Boom. That's already one card. Well, buddy, how's it looking? Looks like you're about to get wrecked. What are we hitting with Boomerang Basics? Our own Storm Chaser? That's fair. Here we go. They got Monument. I think it's gonna be too late for him, though. Just gotta find one burn spell. They're cooked. I could put them in a checkmate position with a Needlehead, Viper, Lizard, anything of the sort. It's only the second lesson deck of the day, though, but I'm still trying to keep my win rate against lesson decks 100%, and I'm gonna make it happen. The top deck, though... Damn. Are you a lizard, mouse, otter, or raccoon? I don't think you are, I fear. Yeah, I've dodged him. I've been playing like hard counter decks the whole night and they're just not showing up. Probably for that exact reason, I guess. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna exile. Well, first target your spell, I guess. And then I'll exile it. Be correct. Bye. What's good, man? Naja Rectos. Olin Demir. Yeah, what is the energy vampire colors? Colorless, like what? Colorless for Colin? I mean, that would kind of be like, technically speaking, yes, energy vampire. Technically, yes, I guess. Goodbye. Nice lesson deck, buddy. Let's go, guys. Well, shit, this is a weird hand. Yeah, just call in an Etsy witch to help me out. I love the lightning avatar so much. Bingo. We got another one. Oh, now we're gonna be eating good. We got another one. Either way, I do need some mana though. Okay. And I have a good amount of burn in my hand already. I got like 8 burn spells, so... Oh shit, okay. Getting very close here. Yo, over, what's up? I didn't really see you misplay. Just we're in a bad matchup. You were just in a horrible matchup. I'm trying to hit the Izzet players. I'm kind of like Izzet Slayer 69 right now. Well, one land, get myself burst lightning. Kicked. Yeah. Some may know me from my my history as Yorion Slayer 69 back in the day. Now we're gonna be Izzet Slayer 69. So very poetic. One land over the top, don't be shy. 25 lands. 25 lands. Don't be shy. 25. You fucking love to see it destroyed. I don't think they get out of this. Like, nearly every single card in our deck right now kills them. Everything. Everything. They can't, like, put another passage in play. They can't play a starting town. I don't know if they do. A Scalding Viper, Dedge. A Razor Needlehead, Dedge. Higher Claw with Haste, Dedge. Any Burn Spell, Dedge. Dead card, not though, actually. Surprisingly. Try Nova Hellkite. Probably quenched, no? Then I'm gonna get hit by combustion technique. Yeah. Actually, I could legitimately just lose to my shit draws here though. Still, it's possible. I could actually still lose. They could kill me here. Like, they kind of have to kill me now. I don't think they can give me another draw, but they could do it. Nah, I think they could have... They could have the cards. Oh shit, another Accumulate Wisdom? God damn. Sanctuary attack. In what position, though? I think the only thing we could have done different is instead of play Burst Lightning Kicked, we could have played the Hellkite out, but that would just result in the same. Nah, that wouldn't have changed anything because they had their mana open anyway. Animating Sanctuary would also just deal 3 damage, right? The fact that I'm actually losing to double otter here is unreal. Or maybe I still have it. I don't think they get out of this. Still. Well, they definitely misplayed. I feel like at some point, you know, it would have been more damage to deal 3 damage to me than to pump up the otters, I think. Or draw a card or make a treasure. I think if they played it correct, thought their shit through, and instead of a treasure dealt 3, we would have had it, but they would have just gotten out of it. Like, dying with a treasure is just not it. Or maybe, like, you know, they were just hoping to get a 1-drop thing, but... Well, the truth is, in that position, anything that's not a land... Well, I guess O'Hare would also still have lost, but... Let me go and run this back. Not any of the hate pieces, but we could try it. Gran, you're gonna get burned. Hey. Oh, she's back. Rip ladder. These Izzet decks are getting eaten alive though. Like, it works within like the world's like meta game, but nah, we're determined. Feels too dangerous to... Yo, I'm glad you're having a good time playing Riftbound. That sounds nice. I'm gonna go higher claw, I think. Get the Lizzie damage. I think I want to remove Gran actually before they get the discount. Nah, I think it's worth it. Another dead grandma. Goodbye. This song? Not that I'm aware of. Sounds like it could be, though. Does Rest in Peace do anything? Yeah, it slows them down a lot if you play Rip. But this is just like, this is just absolute therapy. Like, watching them suffer like this. Every single thing they cast is killing them. Like, cinema. This is just cinema. Like, watching these lesson players just like suffer. You can't, like, it's beautiful. This one is crazy. I'll try. You are doing the Fire Lord's work. It's true. It's true. It's true. Like, a deck like this is probably just gonna hate the lesson deck out of the format, and then, you know, we won't see it again for a while. Maybe it pops up every now and then, and it's gonna get hated out again. Fortunately, something like this is the perfect answer. Yeah, this is a good one. We also tried Insidious Roots, which is really good against Lessons, so a lot of ways to beat the strategy. A lot of ways to beat it. This is giving Dimir control again, though. I've seen 2 Dimir control decks today. I wonder if people are, like, trying to play it to counter. I don't know. Oh, wait, is this bounce? It could be bounce, I guess. I guess it could be bounce. Yeah, high noon is good as well. Okay, it's giving bounce. It's giving bounce. I like Dimir bounce. Good deck. Not the best against Izzet though. Not really the safest moment to play that deck right now. Ooh. Maybe a burst lightning, I guess. Hmm. I'm actually just gonna get rid of Needlehead because I think Needlehead's just gonna die to like a pickup, replay, like nowhere to run. Okay, well, whatever. I guess I'll draw Razorkin Needlehead number fucking 4. What the hell? Why not? Razor Needlehead number 4. Mono Black discard? Hell no. You'd put an active effort. Well, first of all, you making them discard triggers their monument, but also you would try and get rid of their hand that'll just draw 3 for 1 mana, you know? Mono Black is kind of just in a terrible... Like, Mono Black discard is just like in a terrible position. It's sad but true. I'm gonna throw one into the face. I'm not sure if I'm hitting my land drops anytime soon. Yeah. You also accelerate their game plan as well. Is green Stompy? Yeah, I think so. I think green Stompy could work. As long as you actually play into the like Stompy of like the word and like not have a bunch of 2 toughness creatures and you actually like grow them in power. Yeah, I think it could work for sure. I don't think you have to drill badgers. Like them forcing out removal is probably still worth it. But and if they don't have it, then I don't want to lose my thingy. All right. New shit anyway. Ooh, Jerks has a vibe. All right. Full black mode's looking good, you guys. Full black mode's looking good. You figured out why hot dogs come in a pack of 10, but hot dog buns come in packs of 8? Is this some like dark-sided? What the hell? Bye! Well, the beautiful simplicity of playing mono red, you know what I mean? So simple, yet so effective. It just works. My little badger baby did not deserve the shit it got from best of 1 players. It didn't! And it came true with the world's players destroying every badger I ever saw. Now I just need everybody to send a formal apology to me, specifically, for hating on that badger. He didn't deserve it. Okay. Okay, but we're not... The Badger Mole Cub Foundation is not expecting an apology then from you, Krobin. We're not expecting an apology from you. You're fine. You're safe. Guessing I didn't get my $1 trillion. The dude's reply was somebody put it in the Discord. Their reply was something along the lines of, "I am broke. This is the last message you'll ever hear from me. Sad emoji." And then he sent 3 messages after that. So period. Yeah, he made it weird, unfortunately. I'm having like this weird bug. I was trying to open up the Discord, but what's happening to my screen right now? What the fuck is going on with Discord lately? Check this shit out. Like, the fuck is happening? Did y'all see this? James? I have a little Discord ghost on my mouse. Not sponsored. Not sponsored. I guess. Hashtag ad. Yeah. No, it's me trying to like close the or like open up the app through the Windows like home button, but then this happened when I clicked on it, so. Well, there you go. The MTG Arena Discord integration we've been hoping for. No, it's throughout like my whole computer, like... I think it is, but I'm not sure, because I don't know what it wants me to do. No, it's not going away even if I go to the home page. It's just there to stay. I just have this Discord app attached to my mouse now, so... I guess, yeah, like... Ooh, this is really nice. This is my life now. Oh, yeah. Good vibes. Anyway, you guys don't have to see it, fortunately, because I can just turn my display capture off, but it's my reality. Escape. Oh shit, that worked, actually. Escape worked. No, it worked. It worked. Easy. Thanks, guys. Too easy. But it's a new one. Oh, wow. Oh, this is not... Oh, this is nice. This is nice. Double burst lightning for 8. Okay. Mere balance in a monument economy. Yeah, not the best matchup, I'd say. Not the best matchup, but if you're... You know, the arena ladder's always weird, like... The arena economy's always weird, because you're still finding a bunch of people playing creature decks and shit, so... Boom. Boom. It's equal to O'Hare's power, right? Okay, so if they actually have a fucking... I was gonna say, if they had a nowhere to run to follow this up with, they kind of messed up, but... They don't. Alright. 3 life. The magic number for a mono red deck list. Let's see if we can make it happen. Of course, the greed attack, you know. The greed attack that does not respect a Nova Hellkite or whatever. Okay, so this now puts me in an even better spot. I could find burst lightnings, shocks, stuff like that. Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, they are definitely hitting me for 6 every turn, but our red deck wins. Well, the thing is, once people realize that the past year, red deck wins hasn't been the dark side. It's been the light side. It's the only thing that's preventing the mana from going nuts. At times, it feels. They tried it with VV. They failed eventually because the VV decks like adapted, but they tried. I feel like I can only swing with Hellkite here because I was a bit worried about anything with like Flash, and then I take like 8 or something. This gives me another turn always, I guess. I hope. Red X win saved us from Corey. And yeah, it tried to save us from VV. It failed, but it tried. Okay. It's fine. Come on, top decks. Come on now. Look in. Look in. You got this. Look in. How many outs do we have here? Let's do the math. 2 burst lightnings. 4 higher claws. Well, higher claw isn't guaranteed a way out, I guess. 2 shocks, 4 lightning strikes, 3 magebane lizards, 3 razorkin needleheads. I guess lizard isn't directly a win either. Well, I guess you could haste it and play with the rock face village. Needlehead, scalding viper. Scalding viper would be, well, also I guess not really. Ursa, maybe. Ideally, we find a burn spell, but. Okay, we kind of... Just the Runaway Steamkin. That was like the first mono red deck I ever played. At my heart. Love that shit so much. Ooh. That draw. Fuck. No, that's not it. Damn. Surprisingly enough, in that deck list you get a Tiny Bones trigger transforming the Legend of Kuruk. It's like the only way they do it, I think. Okay, let's go. We get a little bit of burn, we got a little bit of mana. Certainly not the best hand ever, but... How's the moderate performing? Really good. We're humbling the fuck out of Izzet players. We're really making them miserable, so that's nice. Or I guess I'm not getting that value. Where were you guys? Where was this energy in top deck mode last time? Last game? Where was that energy? Nowhere to be found. Okay. Not sure if I ever animate Sanctuary here. It feels a bit risky against nowhere to run, and I'd rather just get the Nova Hellkite. I don't think they can really deal with that easily. Alright. Yeah, great hand against potentially a bunch of nowhere to runs and Grim Baubles. Picking up a land, they're in shambles. I'm trying to think if I fire over Burst Lightning. I'm really not sure. I don't think so. I don't think I'm rushed. I'm not rushed right now. Just holding on. Like, they know at any point I could try and come in with Nova Hellkite, so they're really trying to, like, respect holding up back with the FOMO because they're probably having nowhere to run. But I mean, listen, this is beautiful. You see a Dimir Andy with nothing but removal spells in their hand. And you're just like, well, just die, I guess. And the Lesson deck faces the exact same thing. Like, what are you gonna do? Remove my burn spell? No, you won't. You can't do that. So, that's beautiful, in my opinion.